What's up, y'all? We're back with another recap. These are all the trades that I took since I've gotten funded. So we're gonna get straight into it. Um, Honestly, all these trades that I took were good. Like all went with my trading plan. So, I'm happy about that. But it was like a little error that I made in the middle of it. But let's get into it, man. You see, we're gonna take our time so y'all can like really understand like why I chose this setup. Um, so the reason I chose this setup, the main reason why I choose these setups, despite it being like a nice supply demand zone with a break structure, is because of the price action. So if we look at this, the price action is very clean. You know what I'm saying? At least right here, we're on an uptrend, one, and then here we're going up. We didn't make a new low. Even here, we didn't go below this low. So boom, and then again, we just did that. Hit this bottom, boom, broke structure. We just made a new high. So we're going with the trend. We're making new highs and we're not making new lows. So I decided, even in London session, you know, we had this big um, jump right here. And then, we're like consolidating for a minute, but we're not making new lows. So that's a good thing. And then we break structure again. It's a clean break of structure, guys. So when I'm saying clean break of structure, it is breaking by the candle. Like the candle close is going above. It's not just wicking. So if it was just this candle, I wouldn't have took it. But this candle and this candle right here confirmed that it was a solid setup in my eyes. So that's why I took it. And then if we go on the 1 minute, this is actually a 1 minute and 5 minute zone, as you can see. So here I enter, and boom, yeah, I entered on the 1 minute, and this is what happened. Got the 2-to-1. So that's my first trade on my funded account. Very good trade, very solid setup. Now let's move on to the next one. We have another setup, and I'm just going to explain the price action because that is what is honestly very important to me. So, despite all this going on, recently this price action is pretty solid. So, as we can see, this high wasn't broken, but we were just kind of consolidating for a while, and then boom, we broke these highs, and then we didn't make like new lows and stuff like that. It looks like liquidity was grabbed right here, so boom, we did that, and you got a solid break right here, and I was like, okay, bet, let's take it. So that's exactly what I did. Got in, break a candle, got the dub. Went for a 1-to-1 because it's just a solid 5 minute setup. And yeah, see what happened the rest of the day. Like, I would start tweaking a little bit, but we got our 1-to-1. We got our 1-to-1. This setup right here is actually one that I tweaked out on. It's a good setup. Let me show you guys why I took it. As you can see here, this is where we start going low. We break below this structure, and now we're kind of just consolidating for a bit, and now boom, it made its move. It went down, broke structure again, broke this little candle right here, broke that low, and then we got back into the zone. But I'm just waking up around this time, bro, because I'm sick. I'm literally like actually sick. So I thought this was where it touched, and I wasn't thinking too much, man, but this is where it actually touched. So boom, break a candle. I get in right here thinking that, like, while I'm in the trade, I started thinking, wait, my entry should have been up here. So I was like, dang, what the heck? So I ended up getting out around like break even, small loss, very small loss, but this trade ended up working out. So that was a mistake on my end. I don't know. Like, honestly, what I would just do instead is just like not enter, bro, not trade. Like if I'm like sick like that and I'm waking up still in my bed, like, because them little mistakes are going to happen where you miss something like that. Everything's not always going to be clear. You got to zoom in and like see what's really going on. So that's what I missed. This was a solid setup. I literally had it right, but I just thought I had it wrong, and I didn't think too much into it. Didn't look deep enough, and boom, I ended up taking a small loss when I should have won. So yeah, this was a red day. Not a red day because I lost, but a red day because I didn't go with my trading plan. I deviated from it. Now we got this silver setup. Another setup with solid price action, in my opinion. So, we're going down for a while. And, we have this first break, which is solid. We're going up. A little retest. We got this first break, which is solid. But this second break right here, which just had me way more confident, man, because we've been going down for a minute too. So I took that into consideration. I'm like, okay, it looks like we're going to start going back up. So I took this, just went for a 1-to-1. So right here is where I got in. I was a little worried about this one, man. I'm not going to lie. I was stressing a little bit, but let's just see. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Setup one, just like that. Just following the price action, man. You see, we even made another new high. We even made another new high. So, yeah, good looking setup overall. Yeah, then this was the setup I took today on Monday. I thought this was solid too. As you can see, we are going down. And I just look at like the recent price action. Like this isn't like beautiful. But as you can see, we're not like having like a direction here. And then, we break structure here. We don't break this high. And then boom, we break there. And then we break again. And then we get back into the zone. So it's a 5 minute plus 1 minute. I'm like, okay, bet. But it didn't like obviously have like a major break, but it had breaks, which I felt confident in today. And let's just see what happened. We enter on the 1 minute, and then boom, we lose. So, hey, it is what it is. We're gonna win some, we're gonna lose some. Honestly, might review this, see if I would take a setup like this again, unless it like makes a major break. Because I thought the price action was fine, but it didn't have like a super major break. But that's okay sometimes. As long as the break structure is clean, it's not just by the wick. So yeah, these were my trades so far since being funded, and that is all. I'll see y'all with another recap soon.